Hey everyone, and welcome back to another build video. So this is my first build in quite a while, like honestly, first video in quite a while, and I'm sure you can probably tell from my crappy voice that I've been sick. So, you know, on top of being a failure at YouTube in general, I also got sick, which is why there was like, oh, I'm gonna do videos, and then there wasn't any, and it's a whole thing, but I'm working on it, guys. I'm trying. Anyways, this build video is going to be for the Cats and Dogs Let's Play family. As you know, Miles recently had a baby, and he was living in like this little loft type home with, it wasn't even technically a one bedroom because it was open, so it was like more of a loft, and he had a baby and a wife, well, a fiance, and let's see, how many dogs? 2 dogs and a raccoon? So they definitely needed more space, so I decided to have them quote unquote take out a loan, i.e. mother load cheat, and we built them this nice house. They moved neighborhoods over to, what is it? Like the Wharf District or something. The one like right on the water in the bottom left part of Brindleton Bay. I forget what that one's called. It's where all the cats are though. And we built them a house over there. And I decided it was way too big, so I made it smaller because I didn't want to make it like huge, but I also didn't want to make it teeny tiny either. And I didn't have a specific vision for what type of home I wanted them to have, but for some reason I had a very specific type of kitchen that I wanted, so you'll see that in a minute. I am so happy with how the kitchen turned out. I don't know why I felt I needed it that way, but I did, and so that's what we went with. I kind of wanted it to look a little farmhouse-like, like maybe not necessarily a renovated farmhouse, but like a modern farmhouse. So I kind of wanted to go with that, like, I don't even know what it's called, but like that really steep roofing where it connects from the first floor up to the second like I did, but I wanted it to look more modern. So that's what I went for. That's the overall aesthetic of the house. It's nothing crazy, but I think that it's definitely way nicer than where they were living, and I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. I don't think it's up on the gallery yet, but I'll make sure to put it up when I set this video up to upload, and it'll be the same name as whatever the name of the video is. And if it says, like, you might not be able to find it. I've been having this glitch where it says the house has custom content even though it doesn't. So all you need to do for that is just make sure that you go to the Advanced tab on the left side of the screen when you're searching and click Enable like custom content or something like that. I don't know. You'll know when you see it. It's the only option under there. And then you can download it, and like I said, there is no custom content. I don't know if it'll do that because the first time I went to upload it to the gallery it said that, but I'm hoping it's fixed now. I haven't checked, so we'll have to see. If not, just know that it doesn't have custom content, so you are fine in that area. And yeah, anyways, I absolutely adore this house. Like, I think it's one of my favorite ones I've built. I'm really happy with the way it turned out, especially considering that I didn't really like look up a bunch of reference images or anything. I just kind of went in with an idea of what I wanted and just tried to make it work with what I imagined. And I think that I really nailed it, at least for what they need. So yeah. The other thing I want to talk about is that I think I'm actually going to be ending this series. I think it's part 10 is when I'm going to be ending it. I could be wrong with the numbers, but I have a part that you guys haven't seen yet that will be coming up pretty soon. Wait, I might have posted it already. I don't know. I'm a bad YouTuber. What can I say? But there will be 2 more parts Hopefully. if I haven't seen, or if you haven't seen that one, then there'll be 2. If you have, then it'll be 1. I'm not 100% sure, but it will come up after this if you have not seen it yet, if it's not posted. And basically, I'm going to end the series on their wedding because honestly, as much as I like this family and as much as I enjoy their storyline, I just am not a big fan of the vet career. And that's not true, actually. I really do enjoy the vet career, but I don't think the vet career is good for Let's Plays because it is so tedious and like repetitive and monotonous, and it's just something that it's fun to do in your own time, but it's not fun to watch, if that makes sense. Like, it's not something that I feel that I can do for you guys and you'll be like, yeah, this is so much. Like, no, it's not fun to watch. It's the same thing over and over again. So I'm just gonna kind of skip ahead a little bit. I renovated the vet clinic and kind of played off camera a bit to get his vet into a better place, and then we're gonna have the wedding, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the series there, and I'll be sure to upload the family to the gallery. I will upload a family without custom content because they do have custom content on them, so I'll try to make them base game and then upload them so that you can do with them what you choose. So yeah, I'll do that after the series is over. I might want them to have another baby before the series is over, so maybe we can get her pregnant again before the wedding. That would be fun, I think. And I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below, and leave some baby names if you think that's a good idea. But anyways, back to the build. I did go kind of like a black and white theme overall because I think if you're trying to make something kind of more old styled modern, then oh, see, this is where I'm having the glitch. Do you see that? It says I have custom content, and I'm like searching everything just to make sure, because I do have a couple of custom content items in my game, but I couldn't find anything that I use. Like, there's no custom content there. So I don't really know what the heck's going on. I think it's just a glitch. So just know that there's no custom content. And if there is custom content, all it will do is it will either delete or replace the item. It's not going to damage your game in any way. But I'm like 95% sure there is no custom content. So I'm just throwing that out there. But as I was saying, I went with a black and white theme because I think when you're going kind of rustic, it's easier to make it look modern if you have a kind of black and white aesthetic going with it. But yeah, as you can see, I was really, really excited to jump directly into the kitchen because I had a vision. Like, I wanted this kitchen to look a certain way, and this is how I wanted it to look. Like, instead of cabinets, I wanted like shelving units. I was very specific, you might say, and I wanted like brick walls. I really wanted subway tiles, but I realized that we don't have subway tiles in The Sims 4, and now I'm like craving them, and it's really depressing that we don't have them. So I'm hoping that maybe we'll get them eventually. Oh, speaking of getting stuff, remember how okay, today as I'm speaking these words, it is May 23rd, 2018. Tomorrow, we have an announcement coming for a new game pack, May 24th. And I have been saying since, I don't remember which pack it was, but there was a few packs ago, that I'm pretty sure that the next thing they're coming out with is seasons, because I've just been seeing hints, because you know how The Sims like loves to post little hints here and there? Well, or not even post, but just like put them in the game, like Easter eggs. And I've been seeing a lot of like scarves in the clothing, a lot of long sleeves, a lot of just like wintry wear. There's a lot of patterns that are very seasonal, and there's like summer stuff, and then there's like shorts, and the snowmen even had sandals and stuff for the holiday. And it's just like, to me, it's screaming season. And I've been saying that for months now. Months and months and months. And now they posted this little this little teaser thing. I don't know why I'm paused here, but I'm talking, so we're gonna stay paused for a moment. This little teaser thing where it showed this guy like in a scarf leaning over to this scarecrow with a pumpkin head, and I just internally screamed because to me it's freaking seasons. And everybody's like, oh, it means farming and stuff too. Not necessarily, because if you recall, in The Sims 3 when there was seasons, there was like holidays, and I have no idea why I paused and then rotated and then paused again. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. I don't know what I'm doing. I might have to cut this all out. Nope, there we go. It's fine. We'll just leave it in. We'll leave it in. But yeah, there was holiday stuff. There's like Spooky Day and like the winter, like what was it, Snowflake Day or something. So I have a very, very strong gut feeling that that is exactly what we're getting, which I'm so excited because personally, like Pets and Seasons were my two favorite, well, and University. Pets, Seasons, and University were my favorite game packs. So the fact that we're getting those again makes me really excited. And I know everybody's like, oh, it could be like witches or something because there were like the wreath that came with the pet stuff was very like, if you read the description, it has like a very witchy description. I wonder if I can find it online. Let's see. Hold on just a second and I will look it up. Let's see. Sims for, let's see, wreath. I don't know if it'll pop up online, but we'll see. Okay, so if you look at the wreath, it says Wreath of Living Brambles, that's the item. It says magic item, lore item, no drop, slot wall, skill gardening, effect nature's blight, focus effect, silence of the snake. And then there's like all these really weird things under that's like cotton R, plus 0 G, plus 0 B, plus 10 A, plus A, or plus 10, I mean. And there's like things. And then underneath of that, there's like a bunch of other stuff like wicker, flowers, size. And then it says occult, DRU, and race sim. And then it says under that, nature's blight effect diffuses mystic protection, allowing spells to do more damage. And then silence of the snake effect causes Sims to be less hateful of any heal or damage spell that is cast. So everybody's like freaking out about witches, which like, yeah, totally, I could totally see that. But also it could be like a Spooky Day reference, or maybe they're gonna combine the two and we're gonna have magic too. Probably not, because it's The Sims and they want to get their money's worth, so I'm sure they'll probably give us a witch pack at some point. I don't know. I personally love witches. Like, I think I was a witch in another life, or maybe this life, and I'm just not living up to my potential. I don't know, but it's my jam, so I'm excited about that one too. Even though I probably won't play with it like as much, there will be like that one witchy family that will be a lot of fun to play with, or like a witch themed LP. I don't know, but I truly believe Seasons is coming next, or at least in the near future. I've been saying it for months, so I'm hoping that it'll come true. And yeah, I guess I could talk about the build again since I haven't been. I've been ranting about Seasons. Anyways, as you can see, like right there, I'm building a little laundry room off of the kitchen. And I really wanted to make this build feel just so true to Miles and his family. And I think that I nailed that. I really, really do. Like, I put down a bunch of pet items because they have a ton of pets, and I wanted to make sure that there was still kind of like that country aesthetic, because they do live in Brindleton Bay, and Brindleton Bay is a little bit more of a country town, and I wanted to make sure that while having those things, it wasn't in any way old. Like, it was very fresh, if that makes sense. And then this is their son Rory's room. It's downstairs by the kitchen, which I know is a little bit weird, but I did want to keep the upstairs solely for the parents' space, kind of like similar to the loft that they had before. So I made his bedroom downstairs, which honestly, as he gets older, like as a teen, he's gonna appreciate being like separate from his parents. I think that any kid pretty much would be appreciative of having their own space like that. I'm sorry if you can hear the wind. I don't know if it's blowing in the microphone because I have my window open because I'm running a fever because I'm sick and it's blowing on me and it might be hitting the microphone basically because I'm sitting in front of it. But yeah, Rory even has his own bathroom, which I think is super fun and cool and nice. I wish I had my own bathroom, but I don't. I have to share a bathroom with people in my house, but you know, at least I have a bathroom, right? Yeah. Oh man. So I have to be totally honest with you. One of the reasons I haven't been posting videos that much, and it seems counterproductive and I've decided that it's dumb and I need to stop, is because YouTube was doing this thing where they were demonetizing all my videos for like no reason. And so I just took all the monetization away. So I'm just not making money anymore for my videos because that's not why I started in the first place. And it was just hindering your ability to see them. So I was just like, forget it. I don't care. And so I got rid of the monetization. But then now I've noticed that my viewership has dropped. And I honestly think that once you have like a certain number of videos demonetized, that YouTube starts like quelling your videos, like suppressing them, if that makes sense, so that people don't see them. Because I have people message me like, why aren't you posting videos? Like when I was posting videos and my videos were getting like 30 views, where before they were getting like a couple hundred, and I'm just like, I am posting videos. So this has become an issue. Now, I said this a couple times before, but it's very important. If you're not seeing my posts, it's because of the algorithm change in YouTube. So if you go down under the video or onto my channel, you'll see subscribe, but that isn't enough to get your videos, like subscriptions, put into your box anymore. Even though it should be, it's not. In order to see videos pop up on your feed, you have to click the little bell notification, which is basically every time I post a video, you'll get a notification letting you know, hey, this person has posted a video. And that's true for anyone's videos, but it could be that for some reason YouTube is blocking them from your subscription box. So if you want to make sure that doesn't happen, be sure to click the notification bell, because I've had some questions about that. So I thought I would throw that out there. Now for this little room, it was kind of a weird, it's what I like to dub a hallway room. And I was going to put a dining room there, but we have like a full dining room in the kitchen, so it didn't really make sense to do that. So I decided just to toss a piano in there, which is kind of weird because I don't think anybody in the family actually plays piano, but someone's going to, because I had no idea what else to put there. So it's kind of like a reading room, like / music room. I don't know, man. I just didn't know what else to put there, so I just put some stuff down, and it works. I think it works at least. Oh, and that's the reef I was talking about with the weird description, in case you want to read it for yourself. It's right there. And as you can see, I kind of pulled that white brick that was in the kitchen throughout the house. It's in the little study room, it's in the kitchen. I think I put it in a couple other areas too, but I'm not 100% sure. We have a nice little, like, like guest restroom, I guess. It's like the main house restroom. And then both of the bedrooms have an ensuite. So this is definitely for people who are guests of the family versus, well, I mean, the family could use it too, but you see what I'm trying to say. And then this house does have a foyer off to the right there, which I just moved a little welcome mat in. And I actually really like this little foyer. I think it's super cute. And I put a little leash holder for the pets and some plants and stuff. That was one thing I wanted to really put throughout the house, was plants, because I feel like both of the people in this house really like plants. I mean, honestly, They live out in the country, kind of in the forest. Honestly, this what do you call it? I guess a world? Is it a world or a town? I don't know. In The Sims, though, it reminds me a lot of where I live in Northern California. It's kind of like a lot of farmland and country, but also like right up on the woods and like the forest. And I think it's really cool that that was included, probably because The Sims is made in California, so I'm sure some of the people are kind of familiar with parts of Northern California, and I like that I have a place that's like my hometown here. It's pretty cool. And obviously I'm working on the living room here. That big window box I was going to honestly just fill with plants and make it kind of like a little green room area, but I ended up turning it into like a yoga place because I thought that putting nothing but plants there would be a little bit of a waste of space, and I didn't really want to do that. I also went with touches of browns and greens, which you've probably noticed throughout the house, just kind of like more earthy tones, because I feel like that's kind of something that this family would like. And I of course put a dog bed over here because they have two. Did I put two there? Oh, okay. They have lots of doggos, so 2 beds is ideal. And then just decorating up with some paintings here and there and some more plants, of course. Did I even put a plant there? I don't know. I couldn't find anything I liked. Oh, I did. Oh, and I put those roses in it to make it look like there was flowers, just to be a little bit different. And now we are moving upstairs. So for the upstairs, like I said, this is a place solely for the parents. It is like their bedroom and their ensuite. So even though the bedroom isn't like connected directly to the bathroom, it's just right across the walkway there, and it is meant to be solely their restroom. And as you can see, their room has kind of like a blue theme, and I really like it. I think that it's pretty mellow and calming and just overall a nice space. I tried to do something fancy with overlaying these paintings, but it didn't look cute, so we ditched that idea. And I tried to remember to include hampers in all the areas because I did put a laundry room in here, and I wanted it to just feel very relaxing and spa-like, so I put that little like cushion thing over there with like lotion or something on it. I honestly don't know what it is. And just overall went with a like blue aesthetic in here and put a nice big painting on the wall and some cushions, and that's pretty much the whole room done. Do I put a table in? I was going to. I don't know if I did. What did I put on it? Oh, plants. Okay, lovely. And I think I stick a bookcase over here. Yeah, so at least there's something over there. It's not a total waste of space. I put a cat scratcher. And then this is the parents' ensuite. And I really, really love that tub, so I wanted to use that and make sure that there was still like a shower and stuff like that. Did I keep the tub? Oh, I hope I kept the tub. Oh, I used that one instead. That's right. I love that tub too, so it worked out. I just have a thing for like clawfoot bathtubs. It's funny because I actually went to a wedding, what was it? 3 days ago, at this historic mansion, like a few hours north of me, and I don't remember when they said it was built, but it's like a Victorian mansion. It is so bougie and so gorgeous, and in every single room has its own bathroom, and there was a clawfoot tub. And in one of the bedrooms, there was literally a clawfoot tub in the bedroom next to a fireplace, and in one of the other bedrooms, there were 2 clawfoot tubs in the restroom. And I was honestly just completely blown away by it. I think that it was over the top beautiful, and I wish that I could have stayed there, but it was so expensive. Like, I don't even want to know how much the couple paid for their wedding to be had there, because it was just it was gorgeous. It was a lot. And the garden they got married in was just incredible. And the food, like it was kind of an afternoon wedding, so they did brunch before the ceremony. Oh my god, there was like salmon lox and like what was that? Couscous and like just I don't even know. There was something else. It was like a curd something. They were a Jewish couple, so it was like a Jewish wedding. So there was a lot of like traditional food there. Oh, it was incredible. It was so good, and it was so cool to watch because I've never actually been to a Jewish wedding, and so they did a lot of like the traditional Hebrew ceremony, like what do you call those? Like prayer? Not it's not prayers, blessings. That's the word. And also they did like the smashing of the glass, which I just loved. It was really fun. Like I had a good day. I went with my mom, and it was a lot of fun. So that's what I did, and that's where I got sick, funnily enough. There were a lot of elderly people there, and I have an autoimmune disease, and elderly people have a weakened immune system, so I feel like I probably gave them something, and they probably gave me something, and yeah, fun times. Anyways, we're moving on to the backyard. As you can see, they have a nice little patio, grill, trash can, the usual, and I wanted to give them a pool, so I made sure to give them a nice little pool. And I don't remember, do I fence in the yard? I was going to fence in the yard and try to like build a little garden area because oh my god, what is her name? I don't remember her name. Oh my goodness. Miles' fiance. I don't remember her name. She's a gardener though, so I wanted to include a little, yeah, I did fence it in. Awesome. I wanted to include a little garden area, so I fenced in the whole backyard, which is probably better with all the pets they have. And I think I put in a pet door. I don't remember. I might have done it off camera, or maybe not at all, but I thought I did. And you can see I'm like putting in little garden boxes here. I didn't want to go crazy because gardens are really hard to take care of in this game. If you haven't ever played with a garden, then yeah, they're hard to take care of. You should definitely try it because it's fun, but don't overdo it, because the first time I ever built a garden in this game, I did like a full-on farm type garden, and my sim literally almost died multiple times just trying to water it, and it took like an entire day. Just not cute. And because they have a toddler, I decided to put in the big toddler play thing. And when their son gets older, I'll probably just like replace it with one of those pirate ships or something. But for now, I thought that it worked out for them. And I think I put in a hot tub, but I don't remember. I made sure to put in pet toys and lots of trees, lots of plants, of course. Did I put in a fountain? I was going to put in like a little fountain or a bird bath, but I don't remember if I did. We're about to find out. Did I put in? Oh, I put in a basketball hoop. That's right. I was going to put in a hot tub, but I didn't. I put a basketball court instead, which I think is fun and probably more useful. For some reason, I never use hot tubs in The Sims 4. I don't know what that's about. Anyways, guys, my voice has about had it, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you here, and I hope that you enjoyed this build. Like I said, if you want to download it, you can find it on the gallery. My username is ToriSimz1 on the gallery, and you can download it there. Bye, everyone!